Well, I want to thank everybody for making the effort to come here, and dinner will be served about 11 tomorrow. But thank you all for coming. I didn't realize that I had so many friends in Nantucket, and I appreciate you all coming, and I've been asked to play my own happy birthday. I mean, what kind of party is that where you have to play your own happy birthday? But and my three daughters, for those of you who haven't met them, daughter eldest, Reagan, middle, Lizzie, youngest, Sally, second oldest granddaughter, Reagan. The other granddaughters are at camp, Rome, and Fiji.
Without further ado, happy birthday.
Yeah, we have a special guest here this evening, straight from New York City, by way of all shades of the world. Christopher Mason is, you may well know from his work in the New York Times and in Architectural Digest, and also his television show. He has performed in such swishy crowds as this, in Paris and London and New York and all over. Some of you may have already heard his work. Tonight he's here to present a special presentation to Dad, to Roger, which came from months and months of research, and we're very excited and to welcome him to Nantucket.
Good evening. So I should explain that I've never had the pleasure of meeting Roger Hochschild, but I've been deliciously bombarded with a huge amount of information about him from some of his closest family and some of his closest friends. So this is a picture that has emerged of Roger for his 85th birthday song. It's strange to think Roger's 85, 'cause who would have guessed it? He seems to thrive. He's full of pep, not a hint of strife, 'cause Roger Hochschild has a zest for life. Still producing great Broadway shows. They're minting Mondays on his toes. He makes new friends every place he goes. He's young at heart, having fun, God knows. No period pause exercise. He walks every day for 4 miles. Aims he hates hitting the gym, but seems to be working. He's looking slim. His crowd far hacked and cheated so much, and proved he still has that mildest touch. Clearly Roger's absurdly blessed. Things always seem to turn out for the best. He was born in Cincinnati, but you'd never guess at all, 'cause Roger has perfected a disarming Texan drawl. His style is so laconic, but his wits are unsurpassed. For a guy who talks so slowly, he sure can think real fast. He's proud he was an Eagle Scout, that's something to admire. Though it's hard to picture Roger rubbing sticks to start a fire. Like a scout, he's diligent, supremely organized. His scrapbooks are meticulous, so neat and highly prized. A distinguished Yale alumnus, Roger flunked zoology. He switched from studying wild beasts to sociology. At that, he was a natural, his genius, which he flaunts, is understanding wondrous things the public really wants. With a fancy Ivy League degree, he'd recently acquired at Yale. Roger worked at Foley's on a humble scale. He was ironing curtains in the basement, not a thrilling task, I get. But who'd have thunk it, that iron junket has led to wild success at Neiman's. He earned his chops, became became the king of tabletops. His dream seemed high fly to have a business of his own. Roger's brilliant friend of standing by us warned him it might not come true. 'Cause who would want to buy from a Catholic named for you? Well, turns out the public was in rapture. Roger's instincts were just right, offering novels, objects that inspired delight. The Hochschilds went on buying trips to China, famed for their discerning eye. They had a knack for bringing back stuff people longed to buy. Here's a lovely wife, Carolyn, who praised Roger's gorgeous skin. Could match his quick pace, and she had exquisite taste. They bricked her with gifts for their 3 daughters, marvelous presents to amuse. They sure worked hard to pay for baby Sally's shoes. Young Roger was wearing pajamas, we've heard, the night of his first brush with fame. George Gershon was playing his parents' piano, that maestro of undying fame. Who could have guessed that night this young voice so aglow would one day mount a Gershwin hit, a great big Broadway show? Seemed ambitious, but delicious. Roger staged the glorious Crazy for You. This beginner, I picked a winner. Scored a Tony as a total novice, it's true. Thought he oughta try a Cole Porter. Kiss Me and Kate was another triumph. Woo-hoo. No baloney, a second Tony. It's no wonder Roger likes to test. Things always turn out for the best. Sorry. He hates sports. He has no time for bouncing balls on courts. The national game of baseball, he ignores it all completely. He'd rather read a book or rearrange his scrapbooks neatly. He doesn't make a giant fuss, he just tunes out completely. But he hates sports. In the great state of Texas, the Dallas Cowboys are prized. Football's a cultural paradigm. Roger thinks it's a big waste of time, so don't take him out to a ball game. To his son-in-law's shock and distress, that though thousands have roared 'cause some goal has been scored, he could not care less. A friend who taught him to fly fish was most insistent he try. Roger obliged a reluctant sport, cast his line, but no fish could be caught 'cause the hook got caught in his cheek. Ouch! The thought of which still makes him wince. He was bandaged up, and suffice it to say, he has not fished since. He's often observed, he's surrounded by women. His daughters are like precious pearls. They brought him great joy, but never a boy, though he adores his grandkids furiously, all 5 are girls. They knife us and even cuss. He stays calm and collected by choice. 'Cause no one can remember Roger losing his temper. He's never even raised his voice. When Roger's conversing with some marvelous new person, they're instantly his new best friend. He'll trumpet their praises, he'll carry on like blazes and have no fear. He's genuine and quite sincere, hilarious, gregarious. He does not mean to startle or offend, but he's so charming and zealous, you can't help feeling jealous every time he has a new best friend. A world-class connector, he's a connoisseur, collector of friends he holds in great esteem. Just ask Black Mountain Blackwell, he chose to anoint him as the star of tipping point. His point of view is rare, so true. As a friend, he stays loyal and true. They gather together not to haze him, but to praise him. Happy birthday, Roger, or Joe, to you.